Hey everyone, welcome to this daily Sidereal Astrology forecast. This is for Thursday, December 13th, 2018. Alright, so yet again another simple day in the astrology for this week. No major aspects, but we do have the moon shifting sign. So the moon will be shifting into Aquarius, so we'll likely notice the theme going into the weekend around really expressing our individuality and honoring our true self there. And so really good time for getting into that progressive, innovative, forward-thinking, future-thinking aspect of ourself to really mix things up and bring some change and excitement into life in general. So that's likely the theme. We also have moon sextile up to Uranus with this, so it really adds to that. Uranus is the natural ruler of Aquarius, and the moon will be squaring up to Mercury. So good day for extra attention on the communications, and good to challenge ourselves with maybe communications or challenging ourselves with learning. All right, good time to maybe pick up that book, do some reading, writing, things of that nature could be a really good way of working with that. All right, so let's take a look at all of this here in more detail when we return. All right, so here's the sky for this Thursday. Again, we are using the actual size of the constellations called True Sidereal Astrology. If you are new to the channel, check out that link down below because the signs are different from mainstream astrology. All right, so the moon well set in Aquarius, while shifting into Aquarius will be well set as the later part of the day unfolds. So the theme shifting from that of Capricorn, which we had the past couple days, Tuesday, Wednesday, which is more geared towards taking care of responsibilities, having a bit more of a detached perspective on matters, and now shifting into a bit more of a progressive sign of Aquarius. So themes likely today around expressing our progressive side, our eccentric side, our unique individuality, and as we access that, as a result of that, naturally connecting to maybe community. Right, seeing how our unique self does contribute to things larger than ourself, right? That we all have this unique role to play, let's say, in the sort of either global shifts or cosmic shifts of the world. So great to invoke this energy, good to mix things up, get into a bit of that willingness to change, be spontaneous, bring in some excitement. Really good way for both honoring that true self and then also, again, doing things that might need some change in the world or with our communities. Again, all coming from that individuality. So that's likely the theme today and really good to embody a bit of that energy. No major aspects again this week. Again, it's been a very quiet week, astrologically speaking. Maybe good to get a bit of a pause from some of the more stronger aspects that we usually have. But doing a quick recap here, we of course still do have the sun in Ophiuchus. This is still very important to keep in mind that this whole lunar month that just started late last week is about healing. And so still a great time for becoming aware of the deeper dimensions of ourself and of life. And most importantly, accepting these deeper dimensions of what does come up, because the sun does illuminate, it does shine that light. And in this case, with these very deep signs here, particularly Ophiuchus, seeing the things that are aspects of ourself that we don't normally honor or accept about ourselves. And as we do, as we have that acceptance, we become more individuated, more actualized, more holistic, more integrated with our true self, because these are all aspects of the self. And the more that we accept these shunned aspects or pushed away aspects or exiled aspects of ourself, the more holistic we become, the more our true self we become. So great to do this. Also just healing in general. It doesn't necessarily have to be spiritual or psychological or emotional like that. Could also be physical healing, right? Great time to be focusing on that and maybe some unfoldments here as well with this lunar month. So here's some of the minor aspects we do have with the moon. The moon will be sextiling up to Uranus, adding to that Aquarius energy. Uranus is about, again, mixing things up, just like that Aquarius. So just an opening for that here today. And I would say the most important aspect, although also very minor, is the moon is squaring up to Mercury. So Mercury, the planet of communication and of learning, in this bit of a challenging energy with the theme of the day and also maybe with our emotional body. So really good to express our feelings today, challenge ourselves to maybe communicate some things with that conscious attention, conscious awareness, and maybe challenging ourselves to learn. Could be a really good day for picking up that book, maybe doing some writing, some journaling, maybe again connecting with our feelings in such a way that it's expressed through Mercury, through writing or communication or something like that. Really good way of working with this square here today. All right, but other than that, that's the major aspects of the day. Very simple day. We are going to have more astrological events going into the weekend, so I'll be covering that tomorrow. But today, the theme, really good for this shift into the more progressive side of ourself. All right, good to express our individuality, connect to our true self, which does want change and freedom in our life, and then seeing how that does connect to things larger than ourselves, like our network circles, friends, communities, the world at large, technology, the internet, right? These very forward-thinking and progressive things as well. All right, so everyone have a fantastic day. Thank you again for watching, and I will see you all tomorrow for the daily forecast.